Yo, what's good YouTube? It's me, J Lord, and I'm back again with another video. This video is going to be a little different than what I traditionally upload because if you don't know, I was recently banned from COD, and if you haven't watched that video, I'll leave the link down in the description below. But anyways, this video is going to be about how my mom caught me and my brother sneaking in some girls into our house. This story takes place in 2017. I was a freshman in high school at the time. My brother was a junior. He also had a girlfriend at the time, and I also knew this girl. We'll call her Addison for the sake of the story because I'm not name dropping nobody. And she had a friend who I was talking to, and we never dated. It was never anything official. Like, I never asked her to be my girlfriend or anything. So I guess you could call us friends with benefits, things of that nature. And for the sake of the story, we'll call her Sarah. Anyways, my brother's girlfriend's birthday was coming up soon, and I knew Sarah would be there because they were good friends, and they hung out a lot. And around that time, I hadn't talked to Sarah or even seen her in a long time, so I asked my brother's girl if it was cool if I came, and she said yes, she didn't care. So it was about a few days later, her birthday comes. I talk with Sarah about how she's been, and how she's doing. She tells me she's fine and stuff, and everything's been good. Nothing too much changed since last time I talked to her. So the party ends up finishing. I had talked to her about coming back to my house, and at first she wasn't all too down with it, but I didn't pressure her or nothing. I believe she just said she was tired, so I ended up saying goodbye, and I hope I see her again. And it was good talking to her and seeing her again, and if we could schedule to see each other again or something like that. And she was like, yeah, that'll be fine, I'm down with that. So fast forward about a week or two later, we're texting and she's at Addison's house. Addison and my brother were one of those couples who were always around each other all the time, so it wasn't random that she'd come by the house. But at this time in particular, it was really late at night. I think it was around 1:30 to 2 o'clock at night. Obviously my mom wasn't awake, so we had no permission to have company over, but me and my brother were like, bro, we can get this two-man going. It's gonna be awesome. I can't believe we're really finna sneak these girls inside the house. It was, we were just being boys. And all we gotta do is, make sure mom doesn't wake up and find out, and we be good. So fast forward, we invite these girls over, while we're getting them inside, we're making sure everybody's on their tippy toes and nobody's making a word, bro, because if anybody makes any sudden movements or it's being loud, bro, any moment my mom can just hop out and just cancel the entire plan from there. So we get to the room, and after that everything's good. We're all vibing, everybody's talking at that point. We're still being quiet, but everybody was having a good time. Fast forward an hour or two later, me and my bro had already did our business with these girls, and at that point we should have just cut our losses at that and just told them, all right, now y'all gotta go. But I'm pretty sure we were just soaking up in the moment, being boys. We were I remember we were dabbing each other up, but we were like, yeah, bro, we just did that. And we were pretty hype, we were hype as hell. And it's not like I thought he was gonna kick his girl out after doing after doing, So it's his girlfriend, I didn't think he was gonna do that. And plus, Addison with Sarah's right there, and if Addison's not gonna leave, then Sarah can't leave because she has no place to go at that point because they were staying the night at Addison's house before they came over to our house. Anyway, time flies. It was probably 5 to 6 in the morning at that time, and we had stayed up all night. I was playing Fortnite, of course, like everybody in 2017 was. Don't try and flame me in the comments. But Sarah's in my bed, my brother and his girl were chilling. But about an hour before, Addison and my brother were being really loud, running in and out of the room, while me and Sarah were just chilling. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, my mom's gonna wake up, bro. They're being too loud, bro, because they were not closing the door softly. And I got to a point to where I was paranoid enough. Once they keep on leaving the room, I'd get up and I'd go lock the door. Y'all gotta sit down somewhere, bro. Y'all are making too much noise to be to have somebody over that's not supposed to be over. You know what I mean? So I'm getting up and I'm unlocking the door, and they're knocking on the door really lightly to let me know it's them, so I can let them in. I'm just bro, y'all need to stop running in and out of here. In my head, I was thinking that, because I knew if my mom was gonna catch us, bro, we were gonna fucking be in a shit ton of trouble, bro. It would not have been pretty. So like I said, I was playing the game, and all of a sudden I heard my doorknob start rattling really hard. Somebody was trying to get in there in a rush. So I got up and I went to go unlock it, and like I opened the door enough to like where I could see who was like trying to get into the room, and like and not have them see like what's going on behind me. You know what I mean? Like open up the door just a little bit just to see what's going on. And like as soon as I do that, like my mom just pushes the door like wide open, bro. Like I was not expecting that at all. So the door comes swinging like wide open, bro. My mom barges into the room, and Sarah's in my bed, bro. And she like immediately like hides underneath the covers and like starts covering herself up with my covers, and my mom starts screaming at me and stuff, bro. It was really, really crazy at that time. Yeah, my mom starts screaming, and she's like, "Who is this? What are y'all doing? How dare you bring someone in my house without me knowing?" And I'm talking to my mom. I'm like trying to get her to calm down. I'm like, "Mom, like you gotta calm down. It's not like that deep." I mean, I said that, but in the moment, bro, if I was my mom, I'd be looking the same way too. I'd be like, bro, who the fuck are these kids in my damn house? Like, without my permission, you know what I mean? So, as I got older, I kind of, you know, even then, I knew where she was coming from, but I wasn't trying to make it something bigger than it has to be, you know what I mean? I was just trying to defuse the situation. So, she looks at me, and she's like, "Where's your brother at?" Because she noticed that he wasn't there with me. And I was like, you know, me being me, I was like, I don't know, because I wasn't finna snitch on my brother. But that just wasn't true. I shouldn't have lied to my mom like that, because I didn't know where he was, but like I had an idea where he was, you know what I mean? But like I said, don't do that, bro. That's just not cool, bro. Don't lie to your parents. That's not cool. So my mom calls my bluff, and it's like bullshit, bro. Like she just like ransacks in my room and like fucking opens up the closet. There's nobody in the closet, obviously, bro. Everything's good. Like my room is good. Meanwhile, Sarah's still in my bed, bro, and she just watching all of this shit. So, you know, she walks out of my room into the hallway, and the way my house was, the room where we were chilling in was next to her room. Like it was next to my mom's room, and her room leads down a hallway to a bathroom. And at that time, I didn't know my brother was in there. So technically, I didn't lie to her because she asked me where he was, and I said I didn't know. But she walks to the bathroom because at the bottom of the door, you know what I'm talking about, like that space, they had the light on. So you could see that the light was on, like that they were in the bathroom. So my mom, she walks to the door, and like she starts rattling at the door, and in an instant, they like shut off the light, which was pretty dumb on their part. Like if you think about it, she already knows you're in there, so why would you shut off the light? You know, it was, I don't know, bro. It was just like, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. So my mom opens up the door, and like she starts just like chewing down on my brother. Like she starts like ripping into both of them, him and his girlfriend, because like they knew that wasn't acceptable, bro. Like you're not supposed to do that. And at this point, everyone's in the hallway, and I'm like still sitting there trying to calm my mom down, bro. I'm like, "Mom, you know, you gotta chill, just calm down. And like she's fucking pissed as fuck, bro. Like she's yelling at everybody at this point, bro. Like Sarah even came out of the room. You know, everybody's in the hallway, and we're just like sitting there taking it from my mom, because like nobody, like the girls and my brother, they were kind of just looking dumbfounded at the situation they were in. Like they couldn't believe we got caught or anything, and I was the only one at that time like trying to like calm my mom down. So eventually I get to calm my mom down, and like after she yells at the girls, because she yells at the girls too, it was just a whole lot of shit, bro. Like she was like, you know, you could get arrested for that. Like, you know that's illegal. You can't be in my house without my permission. I pay bills for this house, yada yada. You know, typical parent talk. You know what I mean? So I'm the only one sitting there trying to defuse the situation. I'm like, "Mom, but it's cool. Like, calm down. It's not that deep." So after I had like calmed my mom down, I was just like, you know, it's not their fault. You shouldn't yell at them. It was me and my brother's fault. You know, I'm like, you know, I'm trying to defuse the situation, I'm trying to calm her down. And like at this point, she just tells Addison to like leave, Addison and Sarah to just like leave the house. You know, at this point, because she can't even stand to look at them no more. She said that without even looking at them. Like that must have like really hurt her really bad. Now that I'm kind of retelling the story, I kind of feel sad a little bit. But that's besides the point. So, you know, they Addison goes and calls an Uber, and then they leave back to Addison's house. And once they left, my mom was still mad, but she wasn't as mad as she was initially. I think I had calmed her down a little bit. But me and my brother, you know, looking back on it, we got off pretty good. Like, we didn't get in too much trouble after that. I don't even think we got our phones taken away. So at the end of the day, everything was good. And moral of the story is, don't lie to your mom and sneak people in. Like, don't lie to her to your face about it. Don't sneak people into your house without them knowing, unless you got permission. You know what I mean? That's just common sense. We were just being really stupid then. But that's not a good idea. Anyways, that's gonna do it for the video. If you enjoyed this story time, like this video and comment down below if y'all would like to see more of this type of content. And I'm out. Peace.